my name is Michalina and I teach Art Fundamentals at Visual Arts Brampton. Today's lesson is an art piece made from cut paper. In this lesson, you will learn the importance of design, color, and positive and negative space within a composition or picture. What is positive and negative space within a composition or picture? Positive space refers to objects within the picture plane. Negative space is the space that surrounds those objects. For a balanced and interesting composition within your artwork, attention must be paid to the relationship between positive and negative space. In this lesson, you will make cut paper art using a stencil of your own design. The stencil design will sit on top of a colored background, revealing the colors underneath. Let's get started. First, grab your supplies. You will need your sketchbook or a loose piece of paper, a pencil and eraser, scissors, and a glue stick. You'll also need a piece of cardstock, multimedia paper, or a piece from an empty product box like a cereal box. You'll also need magazine pages or wrapping paper that you will cut into strips. If you don't have magazines or wrapping paper, you can use crayons, oil pastels, colored pencils, and/or markers. First, you're going to plan out the design for your stencil, paying attention to the balance of positive and negative space. You can have a car, flowers, food, whatever you like. Do this in your sketchbook. I'm going to start by drawing a picture plane. And I'm going to sketch out my ideas for my stencil. So here, this flower is my positive space, but I have too much negative space surrounding it. So I'm going to add some leaves on a vine. Now, sketch out your stencil design on a white piece of paper. Now it's time to carefully cut out your stencil. You can start by making a tiny hole in the paper and cutting your way carefully around each part of your stencil. This might take some time. It's better to do it slowly and carefully than to rush it. Okay, my stencil's all cut out. Now I'm just going to put it to the side. Take your sheet of cardstock, multimedia paper, sketchbook paper, or a piece from an empty product box like a cereal box. Just make sure it's the same size as your stencil. This will be your backing. So grab your magazine sheets and you're going to cut them into strips like this. They're about 3 to 4 centimeters wide. Okay, now it's time to glue your strips to your backing. I've started here already, alternating some of the strips to make an interesting colors. So I have a couple of more that I need to add. So I'm going to take my glue stick and run it along the back of my strip. Might add a little bit of glue here as well. And I'm going to carefully line it up into place. I can overlap other strips, that's not a problem. Okay, so that one's done. Now I noticed that there's some solid color here, so I've cut out a smaller strip that I want to add over here. So I'll do that now. Now I have some pieces that fall over the edge. That's not a problem. I'm just going to turn my backing over and trim them with my scissors. Okay, so now I have a colorful backing for my stencil art. If you don't have magazines or wrapping paper, you can color your backing in stripes of different colors using crayons, oil pastels, colored pencils, and/or markers. So I'm going to grab my stencil and place it over top. And then I'm going to turn it over and apply glue on the back with my glue stick. Making sure I'm very careful with it, covering everything that I want. Having some good coverage of glue on my stencil. I'm going to carefully turn it over, line it up, and gently press down. Till it's secure. Great, you're all done. I hope you had fun making cut paper art. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.